Do you know someone who has a very weird obsession? Turns out, when it comes to setting Guinness World Records, people can get downright creative, turning their weirdest fascinations into the most eccentric achievements. Whether it's a quest for personal glory, or a desire to stand out in the crowd, or just the sheer thrill of pushing boundaries, people around the globe have been trying to redefine what it means to be weirdly exceptional. Since the first edition of the Guinness Book of Records in 1955, people have done the weirdest stuff just to get their name on the list. So, are you ready to see the 10 most weird world records? Stay with us till the end, because you don't want to miss out on any of them. Now, let's start the video. Number 1. Fastest 100-meter running on all fours by a human. Move over, Usain Bolt. There's a new sprinting sensation, but this one's mastering the track on all fours. Meet Colin McClure, the record-breaking speedster who, as of June 30th, 2022, holds the Guinness World Record for the fastest 100 meters, running in a mind-boggling 15.66 seconds. McClure chose a four-legged approach at Maloney University Track and Field in Canton, Ohio, USA, to achieve the Guinness World Record. McClure stumbled upon the record online and thought, hey, I could do that easily. And he did. But imagine seeing someone galloping towards you like this at night. It will be one scary thing. Number 2. Most Big Macs consumed in a lifetime. As easy as it is to just go and grab a Big Mac, it's not considered a very nice thing to do to your body. Don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but it's also packed with calories, saturated fat, processed meat, and all that sodium. But Don Gorski in the US decided to eat only Big Macs and has consumed over 34,000 burgers since 1972. According to Gorski, Big Mac constitutes 90 to 95% of his total solid food intake, and he has eaten them nearly every day. He celebrates his birthdays by lighting candles on Big Macs instead of cakes. And to be honest, most people didn't expect him to live so long with this diet. This guy even has a stash of them in his freezer in case it's a snow day or he can't go buy them. Number 3. Largest gathering of people with the same first and last name. It's common to have one or two people of the same first names in a class or something, but have you ever seen a whole cinema with people with the same name? This mind-blowing world record was created in a cinema theater within a shopping mall in the city of Belgrade in Serbia. 256 females with the name Malika Jovanovic all gathered together in February 2023 from all across the country. A Serbian media personality, Robert Koban, arranged for this event to break the previous record of 178 people with the name Hirokazu Tanaka in Tokyo, Japan. I guess Malika Jovanovic is a pretty common name for females in Serbia. Number 4. Longest time spent sitting on an imaginary chair. Here's a leg day legend before you. Her name is Dareen Barber, and she's a Lebanese athlete. She has a crazy difficult record to her name, the Guinness World Record for the longest static wall sit, a challenge that could turn even the bravest thighs into quivering marshmallows. While most people would struggle to hold 30 seconds, Dareen shattered expectations, holding Samson's chair sit for a whopping 2 minutes and 8.24 seconds. Now, that's not just a thigh workout. It's a test of endurance. What makes this feat even more incredible? She lost her leg to bone cancer at 15, making her the first female amputee in the Middle East to secure a Guinness World Record. Talk about turning setbacks into record-breaking comebacks. Number 5. Longest fingernails. How long can you go without cutting your nails? For this lady, Diana Armstrong from Minnesota, USA, it's 27 years. Long time to not have filed up nails, right? It may look incredibly weird to not cut them for so long, but the reason she has for doing so is to remember her dead daughter. Diana's daughter died of an asthma attack in her sleep before she could be there to help her out. She had manicured Diana's nails the night before, so she never wanted to bid farewell to something she had done with her daughter. It's her way of remembering her forever. Diana didn't even want to get noticed by the Guinness World Records, but now she holds the record for the longest fingernails on a pair of hands. Her nails measure 42 feet, 10.4 inches, which is 13.6 meters. Please take 2 seconds to help me out and hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. Each like and subscribe helps support this channel and keeps me motivated to keep making you interesting content. Thank you. Now back to the video. Number 6. Most t-shirts worn at once. Remember that iconic scene from Friends when Joey wore all of Chandler's clothes? Well, that scene will look like a joke in front of what you are about to see. Ted Hastings from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada took the concept of wearing multiple shirts to a whole new level. On February 17, 2019, Ted achieved the Guinness World Record for the most shirts worn at once. How many? 260. From a medium to a colossal 20XL, he transformed into a human clothing tower. The end result did look funny, but Ted aimed to raise funds for a playground at Bridgepoint Public School, attended by his son and daughter. It sure looks suffocating in there. Number 7. Most people inside a soap bubble. We have all played and popped those soap bubbles. They are formed when a thin layer of water molecules sandwiched between soap molecules create a delicate sphere. The average size of a soap bubble hovers around 10 to 20 centimeters, which is 3.9 to 7.9 inches, but it can't hold someone inside. Jacob Bochnik from Jaworzno, Poland became a bubbling wizard, fitting an incredible 417 people inside a soap bubble on January 14, 2018. Before that, in 2012, he crammed 125 people inside. Imagine squeezing all those folks in a bubble. Bochnik's bubbly success shows that even simple things like soap bubbles can turn into mind-blowing records with a bit of creativity and fun. Number 8. The farthest distance to blow a pea. Ever heard of a pea going on an epic adventure? Well, hold on to your hats because David Rush turned a humble pea into a superstar. In Boise, Idaho, USA, on October 8, 2022, David blew a single pea an astonishing 84 feet and 11 inches, which is 25.8 meters, across a level floor. That's like a pea on steroids. Instead of one mighty blow, he divided his breath into several puffs to propel the pea forward. The peas had to be fresh, non-frozen, and commercially available. So, David went full-on pea detective, opening pods, lining up candidates, and, in the end, selecting the ultimate pea champion. And by the way, this was David's 250th Guinness World Record title. Number 9. Most eggs balanced on the back of the hand. Carrying whole eggs is such a handle with care task. One wrong move and you might end up with a yolky situation. But since we are talking about the silliest of world records, this one is where fragility meets finesse. Ibrahim Sadek from Nasiriyah, Iraq didn't just handle eggs, he turned them into an art form. On July 10, 2021, Sadek balanced a whopping 18 eggs on the back of his hand, tying with Jack Harris of Britain. These two are now the dynamic duo of egg balancing. To earn that Guinness stamp of approval, Sadek had to balance the eggs for 5 seconds. And guess what? There were no accidents. Talk about focus, handling the pain, and being ready for that moment. Number 10. Fastest time to type a text message with the nose. Who knew noses could do more than just breathe? Meet Devinder Singh from India, who, on August 20th, 2017 in New Delhi, set a Guinness World Record for typing a 103-character text message using his nose in just 40.19 seconds. Yep, you heard it right. No fingers were used to make this world record. Devinder aced the challenge by typing this sentence. Guinness World Records have challenged me to type this sentence using my nose in the fastest time. Who needs fingers when you've got a nose that's tech savvy? That's it for this video, folks. as we wrap up this wild ride into the world of Guinness World Records. If you had a blast, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now, watch this video on the screen. See you there.